Hi guys, this is Frozen Joe, and I'm here to do another fig video review. My little helper here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Barnisotte, which is a UC Davis tree. It's known to be one of their better trees. I already picked a couple of figs from it, but there's another one here, a bigger one that's looking pretty good. I'm going to pick that one as well. I'll take this one right here. There's a breba there getting ready. This is another one of my trees where the brebas, for whatever reason this year, the brebas are late on most of these trees and the main crops are ripening first. So here's the one I just picked. And this is the tree. Here's a pretty typical leaf for it. The leaves can be large. They tend to have long lobes, like this. This one here is real common. This tree does show FMV, but every year seems to be getting healthier and stronger. It was actually a little bit taller last year. I pruned off the top just to make some cuttings from it, and I have a nice tree growing from one of those. So it's doing pretty good, even with the FMV. It's getting better every year. And here are some figs from it. Now, I could have left these figs not as long on the tree there and just picked them earlier, but I really like it when they get like all wrinkly and ugly and shriveled up like this. That's when they have that best flavor. So I leave them until then. So here's 3. Some of them get quite big. None of these are really that big, especially this little one here, but this one is pretty typical here for the size they are. You can see the eye on it. It's not really closed tight, but it's not open too bad. You know, these figs, they're variable. You might get one with a larger eye on a tree, that most of them are smaller, or vice versa. So this is pretty average for how they're looking here. You can see they're real dried up. The flavor is going to be really concentrated and good on them. Let me cut open this big one and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a dark amber. It's like almost like brown. There's a little bit of reddish in there. It's real kind of honeyed up in there. There you go. Let me take a taste of this. Last year these were just awesome figs. It's good. You know, the flavor on this fig, I found, it's not like an in-your-face sort of flavor, but it's really rich. Kind of like, if I were to describe it, kind of like a syrup, like a real syrupy type of fig. Really just this intense, sweet richness that just lingers on the palate for a long time. It's good. The flavor itself isn't like the fig flavor is it's just really rich, but I don't know. You gotta just try one for yourself to know what they're like, but it's good. See that? It's like pretty dark in there. Like a dark golden sort of color on the interior. Not really reddish much per se. They get red sometimes. This one doesn't have it. Let's see how this one tastes, if it's any different. This one's a little more ripe. That one, the flavor is more intense. That's really good. It's just like a thick fig syrup flavor in your mouth. It just lingers for a long, long time. That's the best way I could describe this fig. Just this really syrupy, sweet, rich flavor that lingers for a very long time. Wow, it's good. It's really good. So there you go, Barnisotte. I got this from UC Davis originally as a cutting, and I grew it from that cutting. That's still probably the best source for this tree, as far as I know. And It's not the healthiest tree or the easiest to you know, get established, but it's a really nice fig. It's not as productive as some others. You can see this tree next to it, or this tree over here next to it. They're growing a lot stronger, and they're producing a lot more fruit. There's just something really nice about this fig that it's nice to have in your collection. It's a nice tree. So there you go, Barnisotte. It's good. Thanks for watching.